Right, I've got a UPS here, which is one of my ones I normally use for computer stuff in another room, and it's playing up. I'm just going to plug it in and show you what it's doing. I should have prepared this a bit better. It seems that there's an issue I have these days with the batteries in these UPS supplies, is that they never seem to last about, any more than a year and a half. That's pretty much the extent of it. So must be tripped out. Hold on a second. Right, let's try again. Why is it not even powering up now? Even better. Now it's completely dead. Very interesting. Yeah, okay. Then it's probably just the batteries, right? It did have a little bit of life, but then it's been sitting on a shelf for, I don't know, a couple of weeks now until I got around to it. And as I was saying, the batteries don't seem to last very long anymore. They just, I don't know. It's just the quality just doesn't seem to be there at all when these batteries I'm buying, which is very annoying, because I suppose you split to a little lead acid battery, 7.2 amp hour battery, which is sitting there on trickle charge most of the time. You expect that to last a few years, probably 5 years or so is what you'd expect it to last. And I do get power outages and surges here, but they're usually not that severe. It might be off for a couple of minutes and it's back on again at most, or or a 5-second surge and that, whatever. But that seems that these batteries just don't last, and you expect them to last that 5 years, and I'm just getting a couple of years out of them. So I'm suspecting this battery's had it. It's bulging. I don't even see that. Maybe I'll get the lighting right on it. Yeah, there we go. You can see it there. See, it's all bulged. So that battery's had it. Again, another one. I put this battery in a year ago. This is ridiculous. It shouldn't, sitting there trickle charging. It's not like it's being run flat all the time, then, being abused or not properly charged, that sort of stuff. It's fine. So it shouldn't be playing up. But it is. So I put this battery in a year ago. Come on, I'll get the thing back out. It's going to be a pain to get back off now, isn't it? So I need to replace this battery again, because you can just see visually that the fact that it's bulging on the other side. This side looks okay, the other side's bulging. That means obviously it's just not working right. It's had it. So yeah, it's a pain. It's not exactly the easiest thing to get out of here either. Didn't make it very easy to get out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Oh, really? I'll come back in a minute. Alright, so I've got my little ratchet thing here, which is actually a bit stuffed. I probably need to look at that. It's slipping. And there's 4 nuts which hold the base of the transformer in, which also hold in this bracket here, which frees the battery. So I have to take all those nuts out, try and shuffle the transformer back a little bit, so I can then try and get the bracket out, because there's not actually enough gap to get the thing out. There we go, still like this, you can see. It doesn't quite want to come out, see? Alright, so it's a bit of a mission, and I've taken these screws out of the PCB as well. Try and get a little bit more movement out of it. It doesn't quite want to come out. It's always a pain. There we go. It doesn't quite want to come. You have to get this out of the way so you can get the battery out. It's a pain in the ass. It's such a shitty design. It really is. Not really designed for usable, replaceable parts. Anyway, so now you can get the battery out. Let's just push it over this way. There we go. Oh, you can see the top's all swollen there as well. You can see that. It's all swollen up. Yeah, that's definitely well and truly had it. Where's the battery? I'll go and get it. Hold on. Okay, brand new battery. I should put a note on this and when I've installed it, the date. So 15th of the 5th, 17. And I'll see how long this one lasts. Actually, let's have a little look at the current voltage, because I think part of the problem is that they're not actually getting looked after when they're in storage. 12.9 or 12.95. I don't know, that seems reasonable, doesn't it? Don't know, it doesn't say a lot, does it? Maybe a bit low, but yeah, well, we'll find out, I suppose. Drop this back in. We'll drop this in. Slide that in place, and then try and reverse the whole procedure. Like I said, this bracket here is a pain in the ass. It just really isn't a good design at all. They could have done it differently, you know. Yeah, it just doesn't want to come out, that's the problem. So, alright, get this back down the side of that transformer. This is always going to be fun, isn't it? See, the gaps aren't quite big enough to get things through, but see that gap there? The lack of gap there. See, the foot is about 3mm too long to fit through that gap. Little things like that make it hard, you know. It's just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So you've got to try and force things in, and but I didn't really think about, you know, serviceability of this thing when I designed it. You know, just disappointing, very disappointing. Okay, right. Transform back in first. Okay, that's in. Got to line the bracket up. This bracket also has a stud on the back, which you put a nut on to jack it out. So get this back together. It's probably the hardest bit is getting his nuts back on. Come on. I seem to trust my patience every single time. To get these things located in place so it doesn't just fall out, then I've got to jiggle things around and get it all lined back up again. So you can see there's that stud on the back which I've got to put a nut onto, which I probably should have left on in the first place, but it's off now. just fell off when I took the thing apart, so it's right into the thread anyway. I hope I'll just get it back on like this. Okay. Right. Here's the other 2 studs I've got to put on as well. See how bad this is. Look at that big gap in there. Amazed that hasn't actually leaked. Sometimes I do. Screws in, get the piece of E-line back up again, hopefully. Again, nothing's tight yet, don't tighten it until it's all lined up. So this thing's a pain to work on, you know, it's really just not designed for, you know, fixing it when it dies. So it'd be interesting to see how long this battery would last. I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. And I'm supposed to be trickle charged to a certain level to maintain it, and that certain voltage level it's supposed to be sitting at, which is marked on the side of the battery there. There's a nut there, got to do it. You can see it's right near the thread. It's supposed to push against the transformer, but it's right at the end. It's like it's probably going to fall off again. Not a very good design. But yeah, yes, that's half off the threads again. The stud's a bit too short. Alright, check capacitors while I'm here. Aha, there's an issue there too. This capacitor here is bulging. Don't even see it there, it's got a bulge in that top. That is replacing. So I should do that too while I'm in here. 1000 UF 50 volt. UF 50 volt. How about that? Just like that. What do the other ones look like? They visually look okay, but I might have to test them just to be sure. Your capacitor's starting to fail, it's a problem as well. Just do some testing around the place. See what I can come up with. So I'm going to short them out before I test them. Serious ESR. .68 UF, 1.33 ohms. That seems slightly high. I can't see what the value is from here. So it looks like another 1000 UF here. Yeah, that one looks okay. .85 UF. Label 47. Could be an issue with that one. 42. That's label 47 as well. This one over here is label 47. 43. And one more over here. .85 again. And value, can't see it. So it looks like I've got probably 2 capacitors to change. Looks like at least 2, maybe 3. .33 ohms, that seems a little bit high. I think I might just change that one as well, whatever that is. Right. Probably get my desoldering going actually. .47 UF, 100 volt. Do have something equivalent. It's a bit higher voltage. I do. 47 UF, 100 volt. And there. And this one over here is dodgy as well. .750 volt. That could be a problem. I don't have 50 volt. Don't think. 35 volts the closest I've got. To get some high voltage caps. I don't know what voltage is at that point. I might have to risk it and test it afterwards and see what comes out as. Right. before I commit to that, I think I'll check this other one I pulled out in case it's just a circuit test, which is no good. No, that's okay. I might put it back in actually, rather than risking that voltage. Looks okay out of circuit. Where's the other one? Over there. See, there you go. You can see the gases come out of it as well. Put this one in. Who knows, that's maybe part of the reason why the batteries died so soon. Capacitor's failing, dragging it down or something, who knows, or maybe affecting the charging circuit. I suppose I could give it benefit of the doubt that way, but yeah, based on my experience with other UPS supplies I've had here, none of them last very long. So I'm a bit sceptical to say the least. Right, so those two caps here replaced. Get some clean. Right, let's hook the thing up. See if it's going to go bang or not. Right. Okay, battery hooked up. What happens? Well, it lives again. Oh, good. Get the covers back on, and we're all done. Catch you later. Have a good one.